Hi everybody. So I just wanted to record this video because I feel it's so important to share my personal experience with raised beds. The biggest mistake that I feel we did with my husband when we were setting up the bed and all the things we did was that we put wood that wasn't dry underneath the soil and everything, and then all of a sudden you start having some shoots from the tree that was cut, like the branches. And this is a big issue because it's kind of interfering with whatever you're planting. So if you're gonna fill your raised bed with something, make sure that the wood is dry. If it's not dry, even though you just cut it, this is not dry tree. Then it started rooting and shooting some branches. So I would highly suggest not to do that. So I had to pull a lot of those, and hopefully this year we're not gonna have the same issues. But I'm saying, like, right now, I'm still like getting some of those like growths, and that's the biggest mistake that I've done. Otherwise, honestly, it's like it's not that complicated. Set up um, the proper things in it. You can also do only soil, but I think a lot of people sometimes do something else like wood and other things that they can find in their backyard. So they save money on the amount of soil. But honestly, like, if you don't want to deal with those shoots and those rooting like wooden pieces, I highly suggest just do the soil. And then some people are doing also like cardboard and other things. There are plenty of videos. They put leaves. You just have to figure out what's going to work for you in your budget. So this year the soil is way lower, which is normal to happen. So we're gonna put more soil, and the watering is perfectly fine. We put like different variations of it. I don't think the plants were suffering with that. I think this was great. The other thing that we did is like we put some net underneath the bed, so we don't have any of those animals. I think they're called golfers and others that are gonna go into your bed and eating like the roots or anything or make like holes. So the plants can still root through the net, because it's like, I'm gonna bring the camera closer, you guys gonna see it. But I think that was great for us to do it. So I'm planning on doing another. I got it from Costco. The white ones are from Costco. This one, I believe it was Amazon. I'm gonna put the links in the video. And then I'm gonna, the ones that I have extra from Costco, I'm gonna plant it on the other side so I can plant probably more flowers. If I can find the videos and the pictures from what we planted in the summer, we planted, like, I can show it in the screen or I can just tell you. This was the zucchini. They took over everything. The biggest issue is like we don't need that much zucchini, but I think as a beginner gardeners, we're trying stuff. I think we failed with the tomatoes. They were planted over there. We had like about 10 in a small space. That was a mistake. I had some cucumbers. We had some cucumbers, but not as much. So this year, the main things we want to plant is definitely cucumbers and tomatoes, because we love them when we eat them so much, and some herbs. And that's pretty much it. Let me bring you here so you see the net and you kind of get an idea. So this is the net that we put underneath the bed, and I think it's a great idea. It's not expensive, but it's worth it, so you don't have issues with any kind of, so you don't have issue with anything interfering with your plants. So this is the raised bed that I got from Costco, and I have another one. I haven't set it up yet because I didn't have space, but now I'm gonna have this year more space. So this one it's not as deep, but anyway, I told you, like, the roots is gonna go through the net, and if whatever you plant needs to root more, to have longer roots, it's gonna go to the ground, because there's nothing underneath except the net and the bed and the soil. So here I have some flowers that I got from one of the gardens. I just want to keep them alive until I find a space and until I plant this. The onion is planted by the cuts. I cut out some onion and I decided to plant it. So this is the bed that we had the cucumbers. Oh, not the cucumbers, the tomatoes. It wasn't big enough, and yeah. As for the watering system, I think that works, but maybe I'm gonna change the drip. I have very love-hate relationship with the drip, and I'm gonna create another video why. So we're gonna see how this year it's gonna come out. I hope you guys find this helpful, and I hope I can answer more questions, but I'm a very beginner gardener, and that's all I know. And there are many incredible gardeners on YouTube, and I'm learning from them, but this is my happy place. I don't care, like, if my garden doesn't look good. I'm just trying and I'm having fun, and that's pretty much it. I hope you like the video, found it helpful, and I'll see you in my next.